I'm actually here in Davos for the pre-briefing of a report which comes out on Monday into the economic opportunities of a circular economy. And this is a different economy where you decouple growth from the finite use of resources, the finite resources that we have, which we've seen increasing in price over the last few years in particular. And the idea of a circular economy is you shift from that linear system where you take something from the ground, make something out of it and ultimately throw it away, which we're trying to drive efficiency through, towards a circular economy whereby you design for disassembly, you cycle the materials that sit within products, and ultimately the report has shown that there is a $630 billion opportunity for Europe alone, and that's based on just cycling 15% of materials in only 48% of manufacturing and just one cycle. So it's been a fantastic project, and we've been working with McKinsey on the numbers on this, so bringing it here to Davos is a very important time for us.
Well, indeed, and I find it fascinating, the whole concept of a circular economy, but it seems to me modern capitalism is built on an entirely different concept. That is that you produce products which have some sort of built-in obsolescence, whether it be TVs or mobile phones or a whole host of other goods. Manufacturers want them to be replaced within 5 or 10 years, or if not sooner, because that's part of their business model. You're going to have to change the entire sort of world capitalist outlook, aren't you?
I think what's been fascinating is when I've been speaking to business leaders over the last few years through putting the foundation together, you begin to realise that actually CEOs, and as we hear on this programme, are very aware that resources are getting more and more expensive. There are some real challenges to growth when we can see that those raw material prices keep increasing. And when you hear them talk about this and they're looking for different solutions, I think the circular economy has come at a very important time whereby they look for solutions and they can see this is a total business model shift. You're talking about a car being made to be made again, so it's designed for remanufacturing. You're employing people through the manufacturing and the remanufacturing process, which brings employment opportunities, but at the same time you then start to sell performance. So you're looking at a different economy, a different way that the economy can function, and it gives CEOs and business leaders a place to get to.
In a word, Ellen MacArthur, are you finding a receptive audience amongst the CEOs and the business titans that you're talking to in Davos?
Well, we had a pre-briefing of the report this morning with 30 CEOs, and we had a full house, and there was a lot of attention paid. And I think what's been very important is having McKinsey there to report the numbers this morning was a real eye-opener for people, because the idea is coherent and inspires innovation and creativity amongst businesses, young people, but also the numbers work. And I think that's, in today's economic climate, is something very important.